I recently rediscovered Left 4 Dead 2 through my little brother when he bought it at the last Steam sale. We played through a few campaigns. Nah, just kidding. We played through the whole thing in a weekend. And still, I had all the silly workshop mods I subscribed to years ago. I thought it was time for a clean wipe and build myself a new, modern version with the available workshop items. But don't get me wrong here. Left 4 Dead 2 in vanilla is already an absolute timeless classic. But to my brother, who is used to more modern games, I put together this collection. Since in this video I will highlight the different workshop items I subscribe to, and I know that this might not be something for everybody, the link to the collection is linked in the description. So if you want to test it out for yourself, or this kind of videos are just obsolete to you, that's totally fine. Just use the link to my collection and have a fun time playing your Left 4 Dead 2. Before we begin, a short disclaimer that this video won't cover any third-party mods or tools like Reshade. I wanted to build a modern Left 4 Dead 2 easily accessible to everybody, so I will only cover workshop items and their usage. Although I feel like I'm too old now to compete with the fast movement present in the newer Call of Duties and Warzone, I have to admit that the animations for their weapons and overall handling are pretty well made. So to begin with a solid ground, I subscribe to the various Modern Warfare 2019 and Ready or Not weapon mods made by the three creators Thomas, Cute and Mav. The animations are a bit more tactical and fit the game better than the original ones in my opinion. Together with the Professional Scope mod by Red Chasm, they basically overhaul all weapons found throughout the Left 4 Dead 2 campaigns. But not just the rifles can get an overhaul animation wise. The collection also covers melee weapons and even the items used by the survivors, like medpacks, pills and adrenaline. To give the textures in the game a proper overhaul too, but sticking true to the original ones, I used some 4K textures found in the Left 4 Dead 2 Remastered collection by Zeslik. But due to the usage of the newer animations and weapon textures, I had to leave out some of the 4K textures to prevent them from interfering with other mods of the same category. I basically used just the textures for props and the environment. Additionally to that, the enhanced water reflection mod by The You Are Dead really shines during the swamp and rain levels and is really eye-pleasing, along with the informal skyboxes which are also made by the previously mentioned Zeslik. Left 4 Dead 2 has aged like fine wine, and so did the survivors and their undead counterparts. While leaving out the special infected, I'm a big fan of the Left 4 Dead 1 common infected overhaul by Skessler. The mod basically adds numerous new combinations of the infected, so you don't see the same faces every time while slashing through their endless waves. The same mod, going by the name of Extended Common Infected, overhauls the common infected combinations in the same way for the second part of the Left 4 Dead story. Now to the survivors. I felt like I needed a version of the survivors where you could see that the fight against the undead was going on for quite a while. This is where the Aftermath skins by Porky the Corgi came in handy. Unfortunately, they were missing my man Coach, so I had to look for a similar skin version that would work with the other ones in the workshop. I found that version under the name of Coach Survivor Costume by Emblem. Now the survivors are really fitted for the ongoing war against the undead. With the above mentioned mods, the modernized Left 4 Dead 2 experience might be already complete, but I don't want to send you off to the undead without some honorable mentions you can decide to install too. All the honorable mentions are too already tested and work with the already existing mods from above, so stay tuned for a few more of my personal favorites. Scope Crosshair Hider, Low Ammo Sound Cue, Shell Impact Sound, and Bots Avoid Mounted Machine Guns Line of Fire, made by also previously mentioned Thomas, do exactly what their names tell you. Same goes for Hex to Max mods, Explosive Cars, and Penetrable Riot Zombies armor. Cinematic lighting effects from the Informal Skyboxes author adds a bit more cinematic lights to all the available light sources scattered throughout the game, pleasing you depending on what chapter you're playing with a real nice view. Thanks for staying, and I hope you have a good time playing Left 4 Dead 2 with some of my recommended mods. After editing and recording, I thought to myself, maybe this video is too short, but on the other hand, I don't like videos of this category which stretch out far too long. So I thought maybe this shortened version with just the essential mods and some personal recommendations would come in handy for those who also think like me. I would like to hear your opinion too. If you got any mods you think would be essential for a Left 4 Dead 2 playthrough, especially for newbies like my little brother, let me know in the comments. If you don't have the time to get into the Steam workshop and browse the mods by yourself, don't give up, I got you covered. As previously mentioned, in the description is a link to my personal mod collection of my Left 4 Dead 2 subscribed items. Just subscribe to them all, and you should have a problem-free time playing, and it will look just like my game in the video. Stay tuned for more updates for the next video in my YouTube community tab, and stay healthy and safe out there.
Wait my ass.